Welcome to John Hardin High School. We're here for 17th District Girls Basketball Tournament action. It's the postseason. I'm Paul Gray bringing you the action all week long. We start tonight with the Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin, who are the hosts for this tournament. They'll be welcoming the Lady Eagles of Fort Knox. So we're ready to get this 17th District Girls Basketball Tournament underway. It is the postseason, and we are excited for this postseason. It's one of the most interesting girls basketball tournaments we've ever seen here in the 17th District. And so as we're just getting into our pregame, we'll talk more in just a minute here, but PA announcer Malachi Mullins is telling us we've got the national anthem, so we'll pause for just a moment for the playing of the national anthem. So the national anthem has been played, and we are getting ready here. Again, I'd love to tell you we've got an amazing atmosphere, but tonight it's a little sedate. We don't have very many in the stands tonight for this first-round quarterfinal matchup. It's the 5-4 matchup here in the 17th District. The 5 seed is the Fort Knox Lady Eagles, and the 4 seed, John Hardin Lady Bulldogs, and hopefully we'll have ourselves a ball game tonight. But just to give you a little history from this year, the Lady Bulldogs have won both matchups. The first one on January 19th was a 56-28 affair, and the second matchup on January 24th was a 68-21 victory for the Lady Bulldogs. So certainly not a lot of expectation here tonight, but certainly it's a good night to whet your appetite, to get yourself in the mood of the postseason and what it is we're going to see. We're going to have a great 17th District tournament. There is no way you can predict exactly what will happen. Obviously, there are 4 choices here, 4 real choices, but usually in the past it's boiled down to maybe 1 or 2 teams that were very heavy favorites. You could build a case for any of the 4 of the other teams for why they might be able to win this 17th District tournament. Certainly the Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin with 2 victories over Elizabethtown, a great front court with Smalley and Tidwell, and certainly the very talented Destiny McAllister. We'll get a sneak peek at those 3 this evening. Not sure how much they'll play. Certainly this first round match, there won't be a whole lot to it, I wouldn't think. And so not sure how much we'll see of these girls, but certainly it's a good starting point for us. The big night will be Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. If these Lady Bulldogs can, in fact, prevail, they will take on the North Hardin Lady Trojans. And at 8 o'clock, we'll have the Elizabethtown Lady Panthers taking on Lady Bruins of Central Hardin. Again, those matchups should be super interesting with everything on the line. Win or go home. Well, not so much in that one. Yeah, actually in that one, win or go home. It's the district championship that both teams will advance from. But with the win or go home mentality of Wednesday night, of what will be going on there and how those 4 teams have matched up during the year. In both of those situations, we have North Hardin with a 2-0 advantage over the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Panthers with a 2-0 margin over Central Hardin. But both of those games, both of the situations are that those have been some close ball games. They've been very competitive with a big win in the first matchup and the second matchup being an under 10-point victory for each side. So we've got 2 ball games coming up Wednesday night. Win or go home. It'll be a rocking atmosphere here at John Hardin, and it'll be amazing to see. I'll have a lot of numbers and statistics and teasers for those games pregame, but also maybe even tonight as we get into the action tonight, just to get you excited about what you're going to see on Wednesday night. Again, tonight for the Lady Bulldogs, we'll see what kind of performance we'll get, if it's just kind of a walking through the motions, which is probably all that's necessary really here. When you look at the Lady Eagles, again, it's been a long time since they've been a really competitive team. Now, the good news is with some of the scheduling Coach Arms was able to do, they've won 7 games this year, which is, it's been a long time since they've won that many. They've had some difficulties during the course of the season. One of their top players quitting the team, one moving away, which happens in that military atmosphere from time to time. So it's they've had a bit of a tough go throughout the season, but again, very successful season for them. Interestingly enough, coming into this ball game, there are 2 leading scorers. Asia Charles, number 13, is just an 8th grader, and Lachey Jones, number 2, is a 10th grader. Their 3rd leading scorer, Tiara Sissy, is a 9th grader. So very young, with some ability. We'll see how much Coach Arms can develop that over the next couple of years. Again, this district, I think, is really strong this year, but certainly there'll be some graduation this year and next year, and we'll see how far that Fort Knox team can come. Can they compete in years to come against some of the elite teams in this district? So that'll be an interesting growth situation, and we'll see what they can accomplish. So again, the key players: number 2, Lachey Jones, at 8.5 points a game and 2 rebounds. Asia Charles, 9 points and 6 rebounds a game. Those 2 are the 2 to watch. Certainly Asia Davis and Tiara Sissy will also play an important role in what this squad is doing here this evening, and hopefully we'll see some good performances from them. Now, one of the big surprises here for this John Hardin Lady Bulldogs squad has been the remarkably impressive improvement from number 30, Patricia Gregory. Number 32, Patricia Gregory. I've got that mark wrong on my paper here. But Patricia Gregory, early in the season, she averages 2 points and 2 rebounds, and early in the season wasn't really seeing a lot of action. It's kind of a bit part that did not see a lot of action. Over the last 3 to 4 weeks, that has changed massively. In their last performance against Central Hardin about 2.5 weeks ago, she scored 10. Saw her put up 10 points in that game against North Hardin. She scored 19 in the game over at Nelson County just a few days back. So Patricia Gregory, number 32, someone to keep an eye on for this Lady Bulldog squad. And hopefully for the Lady Bulldogs' sake, she's someone that they'll be able to count on with her rebounding and scoring and the great improvements that she's made. Obviously, the big 3 there, Smalley, McAllister, and Tidwell, averaging 17.5, 16, and 14.5 respectively. Very important to this squad is the play of number 5, Paris Parker, the point guard. She's got to take care of the ball and avoid turnover. And then obviously Janiah Drain and Brylan Jackson offering some scoring as well as rebounding. And again, they've all got to take care of the basketball. So we are about ready to go. Again, I'm Paul Gray bringing the action. Thanks to the HCEC-TV crew with us tonight. Zach Van Gilder, Paul Claybrook, Zoe Berry, Riley Bickett, Jackson Hardin, and in the truck, John White. So thank you to them. And it's Malachi Mullins right now, the PA announcer, who is going to give us the starting lineups.
At guard, 5'5" freshman, number 12, HCEC-TV. At guard, a 5'5" 8th grader, number 13, Asia Charles. At forward, a 5'9" 8th grader, number 14, Asia Davis. And at forward, a 5'8" freshman, number 24, Kyra Kirkpatrick.
So that's the starting lineup for the Lady Eagles. Again, 7 and 19 under Coach David Arms. That starting lineup is 13 Asia Charles, 12 HCEC-TV, 2 Lachey Jones, 14 Asia Davis, and 24 Kyra Kirkpatrick.
At guard, a 5'2" senior, number 5, Paris Parker. At forward, a 5'5" senior, number 2, Janiyah Drain. At forward, a 5'4" junior, number 10, Rylan Jackson. And at forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 32, Patricia Gregory. Assistant coaches for the Lady Bulldogs are Jamal Crook and Brogan Merritt, and the head coach is Nikki Coleman.
And so for Coach Nikki Coleman and the Lady Bulldogs, they come in at 12 and 14 on the season. Starting lineup this evening will include Destiny McAllister, Paris Parker, Janiyah Drain, Brylan Jackson, and Patricia Gregory. No Smalley or Tidwell in the starting lineup this evening. Probably just sitting them out. I know they were battling some illness about a week and a half ago. Have not seen a lot of action. 100% expect to see them in action on Wednesday night. If they can get by the Lady Eagles, we'll see them in action, I'm sure, against the Lady Trojans of North Hardin. And so the Lady Bulldogs will control the tap. Paris Parker's going to get it to McAllister. We're underway. 17th District postseason action. Rebound there from number 14 is Asia Davis. Asia Charles will get it to number 2, Lachey Jones. Jones now at top, guarded by Jackson. Again, Charles with it. Charles hand off to Jones. Back to Charles. Shot is well off the mark. Parker with the rebound. Parker's very quick to the ball, rebounding the ball. Parker guarded by Tiara Sissy. She loses it. She's going to track it down as Tiara Sissy is in front of her. She's going to set the offense 4 high. Gets it to McAllister, cut through, and nothing doing there. Deep 3 from McAllister, no good. Rebound, Brylan Jackson. Back to McAllister. She'll drive on the baseline, no good there. Fighting for it's Brylan Jackson. She's got a couple of rebounds there. Oh, left open. McAllister, you can't leave her. Can't walk away from her. Did not get the possession arrow changed. They blow the whistle there to stop action for a moment to get the possession arrow corrected. And someone was guarding McAllister and thought, oh, that's not my person, and walked away. You can't leave her after a switch. Shot up and good. Great move. Number 2, Lachey Jones. Jones' first bucket, 3-2. Jones averaging 8.5 a game is the second leading scorer for this squad. Great. Oh, there's the cut through to Parker. Great pass from McAllister. So Paris Parker. It's a play they tried to run last time, and Parker was guarded well. That time she came off the screen tight and was open on the cut through down the lane. Drive just off the mark. That was Charles with it. Asia Charles just off the mark. Rebound to Parker again. Trying to get it ahead. Several collisions. Ball loose. McAllister runs it down. Oh, there's Gregory. 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Parker with another rebound. She's got 3 early rebounds. Brylan Jackson up no good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Eagles. So 5-2 Lady Bulldogs.
Substitution for the Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Zavi Smalley, and number 23, Sharon Tidwell.
So Smalley and Tidwell will check in here. Don't know how much, again, they'll play or how much they won't play this evening. But now you have on the floor what I would expect to say is probably the best 5 that Coach Coleman can put on the floor. Certainly Brylan Jackson and Janai Drain have given this squad a lot this year, this season. This time drive, Asia Charles. They're going to call that on Gregory. It's number 32, Patricia Gregory, her first, team's first, the first foul here. Number 44, it's Nevaeh Arnold's going to check in here after the first free throw for the Lady Bulldogs. I believe that'll probably be Gregory that'll sit down. Number 13, Asia Charles at the line to shoot a pair. First one way short.
For the Lady Bulldogs, number 44.
So Gregory out. Nevaeh Arnold in. That one did not get there either. So Asia Charles, who again is a 9-point-a-game scorer, couldn't find the rim on those. And so the Lady Bulldogs will take possession. Paris Parker with it. 5:25 to go here in the first. 5-2 Lady Bulldogs. They're going to go into the post. There's Tidwell across the lane. Easy bucket. Beautiful job, Sharon Tidwell. And Lachey Jones with it. She's going to drive on Parker. Throws it up. Wild. No good. Charles with the rebound off the rim. No good. Another rebound there. Can't get it to go, and they'll call a foul. That was 14. Asia Davis coming down with her second rebound. So Nevaeh Arnold called for the foul, her first, team second. First one off the mark as Asia Davis couldn't get it to go. 25, Brooke Swanson checking in. 44, Nevaeh Arnold checking out. Davis will have a second. Averages 1 point and 3 rebounds a game. That one just off the back iron as well. McAllister will come away with the rebound. Quickly up the floor, working against Charles. There's Swanson in the corner. That's well short as, again, Asia Davis with her third board of the game here. Asia Charles in the corner. Oh, great inbound. Oh, great pass inside, but shot blocked by Smalley. So 14, Asia Davis had got it on the post on a great post entry pass, but Smalley there to reject that one. Charles called for the personal, her first, team's first, as Tidwell had come away with that blocked shot, that rebound off of the block. Parker's got it, gets it to Smalley at the high post. She'll go to McAllister, screen set in the lane. Oh, screen and roll, beautifully executed there. The Smalley's got a bucket. So 4 different scores here. It's 9-2. Lady Bulldogs, 4 different scores. McAllister tips that one away. Tidwell comes up with it. She's going all the way. Oh, great wraparound pass to McAllister. So the Lady Bulldogs sharing the ball beautifully. Tidwell on that wraparound pass, and on the pick and roll before, there's a double dribble. That was Asia Charles, who had picked up her dribble and went back to it.
Fort Knox calls a full timeout.
Timeout. Coach Arms down 11-2 with 3:57 to go in the first. Jenna Miner will check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Jenna Meyer. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is Division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So it looks like the same 5 for this Eagles squad. And Brooke Swanson has checked in. As Paris Parker has checked out. McAllister will take over the point position there. Quick pass into the post as number 14, Asia Davis, was just playing behind Smalley, and that was too easy. Got to make it harder on them to get that pass into the post there. Charles driving, and it's Tidwell who came off of her feet to block the shot. And the pump fake got her on that one. So Tidwell called for the foul. Her first, team's third. Tidwell will check out as Adriana Mitchell, number 12, will check in as Coach Nikki Coleman is substituting liberally and often here early in the ball game. The two, Lachey Jones, double dribbles as she had it up against her hip on the drive. Looked like she was going to have an opportunity, but just did not have full control of the ball. There's McAllister with Swanson, Mitchell, Smalley, and number 22, Myers on the floor. There's Swanson. She was open. She's going to get it into Mitchell. Mitchell can't handle it. Myers came up with it. She loses it. It's going to be back to the Lady Eagles. So 13-2 with 3:15 to go here. And the Lady Eagles will have the ball here. It'll be 13, Asia Charles, to bring the ball up the floor. Mitchell guarding. Screen there. Open. Oh, blocked by Smalley. Smalley came over. Saved by Lachey Jones. 12 with it. Off the mark. That was Tiara Sissy. Rebound to Smalley. Adriana Mitchell takes the ball quickly to the basket. So Mitchell's first bucket. So we've got 5 different Lady Bulldogs on the board here in a 15-2 lead in the first. Good pass inside, just off the mark though. As the ball is loose. It was 24, Kyra Kirkpatrick, who was open there. Great pass from 13, Asia Charles, who drove and found Kirkpatrick on the opposite block. A really good look, just not able to get the finish. Just a little too hard off the glass. Lady Bulldogs will have possession. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first. McAllister, right wing, just off the mark. Short Mitchell fighting for it. Excuse me, that's Drain fighting for it. She had it, lost it. It's now loose on the floor. It's going to be a held ball possession arrow to the Lady Eagles. So loose ball there. Ends up in a held ball. Number 2, Lachey Jones to bring it up the floor. She's working against Myers there. Jenna Myers, cross court. Shot from Charles, no good. Rebound there from 14, back to Charles again. She may have doubled, but they didn't find it. Kyra Kirkpatrick's got 12 over the backboard. A little much there, as that was Tiara Sissy with just a little too strong on that shot. Rebound from Asia Davis, her 4th rebound of the ball game. 15-2, 1:50 to go here in the first. Smalley, she's going to shoot the 3, and it's good. She's got range everywhere, so she's got 7 here in the early going on just 3 attempts. Charles has it. She's guarded tightly there. Jones over the top, no good. Trying to get it over Smalley there. It's number 12 with the rebound. It's Tiara Sissy. She gets it to Charles. 3-pointer is good, Asia Charles. So her first bucket, 18-5, Lady Bulldogs. Late here in the first quarter. It'll be Destiny McAllister walking it up the floor here, spreading it all the way out. Paris Parker now with it. They're running a motion look here. Myers gives it to McAllister. Crossover to the left hand. Then in the lane, right hand. No good. Charles with the rebound. Going the other way. She finds Sissy, who's driving. They're going to call a foul, and Sissy will go to the line. The foul is on Adriana Mitchell. First, team's 4th. Rylan Jackson will check in. Might be Mitchell that's going to check out here. just off the mark there. Tiara Sissy, again, averaging 3.5 a game. Janai Drain will check back in, and Jenna Meyer will check out. Second one on the way. That one's off the mark as well. This is Lady Eagles squad 0 for 6 from the line here in the first. Great play, Asia Charles, to knock that one loose. She's got it going the other way after creating the turnover. Oh, deep three on the way. Just off the mark. That was Lachey Jones trying to get one there. McAllister up the floor. She'll get it to Parker. Screen out top. Back to Smalley. She steps back for the three from the top of the key. No good there. Parker comes up with that rebound inside the drain. She'll be fouled by Kirkpatrick, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's Kirkpatrick's first, team second. So Janiyah Drain will go to the line to shoot a pair here. 18-5. 4 seconds to go in the first. That one's off the mark. And that one's off as well. 3 seconds, 2. McAllister's got it. Finds Drain. Shot just off the mark. That is the end of the first. 18-5. Lady Bulldogs in front. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. So we're 1 period in. It's kind of heading the direction we expected it to go. John Hardin on top easily. It kind of gives us pause for just a moment to note that, again, it will be, with a John Hardin victory, it will be John Hardin and North Hardin in the early game. I believe that's at 6 on Wednesday, so that'll be a great matchup. The last matchup was, I believe, an 8-point victory, maybe a 6-point victory, 68-62, 6-point victory for the Lady Trojans over the Lady Bulldogs. A hotly contested game. The Lady Bulldogs led early in the fourth quarter, and it was a good come from behind for that Lady Trojan squad. Oh, quick move inside. Tidwell can't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Can't get that one to go. Charles now has a rebound. Going the other way. Over the top. Off the glass and good. Number 14, Asia Davis. So good throw into the post. Over the top, and Davis is able to finish. 18-7, Lady Bulldogs in front. There's Jackson driving. She's going to go back outside to Paris Parker. Back to Jackson. She's got a 3. She'll set up and fire. No good. There's Tidwell with a big rebound. She's off the mark again. Rebound 14, Asia Davis. She's got 5 boards here, and they'll get it to Charles to bring it up. So Asia Charles, number 13, with the ball there. Deep 3, Lachey Jones, no good. McAllister with her 4th rebound there, and it's Tidwell now walking it up the floor. Get it back to McAllister. 18-7. Drain gets it to Tidwell. Bucket and the foul.
2-point basket by Tidwell, +1.
Number 2, Lachey Jones called for the personal foul. Her first, team's 3rd. And Tidwell will have 1 here after completing the basket, going for the 3-point play here. Tidwell rattles it in and out. There's Kirkpatrick with the rebound, looking to get it to Charles. Stolen by Tidwell. Oh, can't finish it at the rim. Up again, no good. And there's Charles with the rebound. There'll be a foul there on Janiah Drain. Tidwell's had a couple of really good looks at the rim and just has not been able to finish those. A little long or a little short. If she can just find the glass on those, it'll probably be a lot better there. Charles gives it up to Lachey Jones in the post, off the foot there. As number 14, Asia Davis had the ball in the post, couldn't get it. Tried to get it to Gregory on the break. It's knocked loose. McAllister's got it. Directing traffic. Smalley cut in the lane, can't get it to go. Her own rebound and back up and in. So Zavi Smalley, another rebound and basket for her. She's got 9 on the game to lead all scorers. 22-7. Lady Bulldogs in front. Lachey Jones will get it to Davis. Davis is going to drive just off the mark. Rebound ripped away by Brylan Jackson, but turnover. Jones fires and got it. Lachey Jones has 4 points. Not sure who to give that rebound to. It never really got into anybody's hands and was knocked loose, and there was Jones to pick it up and knock it down. Quick throw into the post, just too easy. Got to challenge the pass to not make that so easy for Zavi Smalley in the post. McAllister trying to knock that one away and save it, unable to do so. The Lady Eagles will keep possession. 24-9, Lady Bulldogs in front. 5:17 to go here in the second. Trying to go over the top. Ooh, McAllister batted it away, but she and Charles crashed into each other, and the ball will go out of bounds back to the Lady Eagles off of McAllister's fingertips there. There's Lachey Jones working against Brylan Jackson. She's coming off a screen. Back to Jones from Sissy. Charles comes up with the errant pass. Back into the post to Davis. Davis trying to push inside hard. A very strong move. Couldn't get it to go. There's Smalley with another rebound. Get it to Gregory. There's Smalley at the free throw line. That one's good, man. She's hot tonight. Obviously, she's gotten several easy ones right at the rim, but there's a three-pointer and one from the free throw line. She has yet to, she missed one inside off of a rebound putback opportunity. But she is off to a hot shooting start here. High pass. Jones is able to run that one down. Charles cutting through. Oh, outside Jones open, off the mark there. There's Parker ahead to Smalley. Smalley for the layup. Wow. Zavi Smalley is really filling up the stat sheet at this point. 4:02 to go. Steal from McAllister as this thing is really getting away from him here. McAllister a little strong on that one. It'll go back to the Lady Eagles off Paris Parker as she was battling with Asia Charles for the ball. Number 25, Jashua King will check in for the Lady Eagles, and Lachey Jones will check out. Also got Asia Davis checking out. I can't see who's checked in. 31 has checked in. That's Chloe Nelson. Patricia Gregory has checked in for the Lady Bulldogs, as has Nevaeh Arnold, number 44. Nevaeh Arnold trying to come up with a steal. She had her hands on it, couldn't secure it before she stepped on the sideline there. 28-9, 3:35 to go here in the second period. Asia Charles with it back to Tiara Sissy. Charles is guarded by Parker. She's trying to drive there. Ooh, loose ball, trying to save it back, and does. That was number 25, Jashua King. Jashua's working on Brylan Jackson. She's going to try to drive, step back, cross court to Charles. Charles has it from the elbow, well off the mark, and that'll go out of bounds back to the Lady Bulldogs. Looks like after a brief rest, Lachey Jones and Asia Davis will check back in. Not sure who they'll check in for, obviously. Over the top, very easy. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Rebounds Chloe Nelson, number 31, as Smalley could not get that one to go. She started off hot but did not go to the glass that time and came off the back iron a little strong. King trying to drive it, gives it back to Tiara Sissy. Charles trying to drive. They're going to call her for a travel as she was in heavy traffic. And again, Davis and Jones will check back in. This time will be Asia Charles checking out. Number 31, Chloe Nelson checking back out. 28-9, 2:26 to go here in the first half. Parker around the back to the left, gives it up there in post to Smalley, double, but she'll go up strong and get the bucket. She's got 17 points here in the first half already. Pretty good performance here for the senior post player. Three on the way in, good, Lachey Jones. She's got 7 points on the game. 1:50 to go, 30-12 is the score. Over the top again, into the post, too easy. There's no way really for them to guard her on that. They front her, it goes over the top. Honestly, your only option as a coach there is to have someone in front and someone behind. If you could double team Smalley and make it hard to get it in there. Ooh, they're going to call that a tipped ball. And Lady Eagles will keep possession. I thought it was a pass into the backcourt. They're going to say the Lady Bulldogs tipped that, so no violation there. Handoff to Jones. Jones back to number 25, Jeshua King. Now it's 12, Sissy with it. Ooh, Parker had the steal. It's out in front. She's got it. And off the glass and good. Paris Parker in transition off of the steal. She's got 4 points here, under a minute to go. 34-12 here in the first half. They go to Davis in the post, poked loose by Smalley. Turns into her, goes up, blocked by Smalley. Rebound goes to Nevaeh Arnold, and Smalley quickly ahead. Gregory's got it off the glass and in. So Patricia Gregory is now on the board. Smalley running the break. We've got a official's timeout as number 14, Asia Davis, complaining of, I don't know, hip or back pain, as she must have taken some contact on that last attempt in the lane, man. When you get in the lane with a lot of bodies, man, you can get hit from a number of different sides and angles. Smalley will check out, and Tidwell will check back in. It looks like Meyer and Mitchell have checked in as well as Swanson. Wholesale substitutions for this Lady Bulldog squad. Just 30 seconds to go. 36-12. Lady Bulldogs in front. Sissy driving. She traveled. As the ball was nearly poked free, she got control and then took an extra step. 16.6 seconds to go here in the half. 36-12, Lady Bulldogs. Mitchell bringing it up the floor. She'll get it to Tidwell. Tidwell rips through, going to the right. Off the glass and good. Sharon Tidwell gets the bucket. She's got 6 points to go with 3 rebounds, and we're 1 second. And the end of the first half comes with a 38-12 first half lead for the Lady Bulldogs. So a great start to this 17th district tournament for the Lady Bulldogs. I'm Paul Gray. We'll be back in 8 minutes for first half stats and second half action.
Welcome to one of our special sports interviews, which are sponsors that help us to produce our live sports programming. Joining me today is Kobe Gibson, and he is with Waddell's Recycling, Salvage, a little bit of everything. And they've been a new partner in the last few years, and we really appreciate their sponsorship, Kobe. So let's start with, how did the business start? the background?
My father-in-law started a business several years ago, crushing cars, buying scrap, and that's just progressed year over year until he had his two sons get more involved with it, and then I started helping him about 12 years ago and became involved with it, and ever since then it's been a big family operated business, and we just like to grow stronger in the community. So.
Now, how many employees do you have?
Anywhere between 10 and 15 usually, just depending on what you've got. It's hard to find help these days. So
that's true.
Yeah.
What types of things do you take?
We will take pretty much anything that's metal. We've got a few items we can't take as far as propane tanks, anything that's flammable or hazardous, but other than that, we can take anything that's metal.
So, like washers, dryers,
Yes.
I mean, they have to have the Freon removed?
Yes, yeah, the Freon has to be removed, but we take any appliances out of your house, anything like that, hot water heaters, anything that's metal.
Okay. Now, I mentioned that you all came and got a car that I was
Yes.
that had been junked, and so that's a pretty neat offer for customers.
Yeah. If somebody's got a car that they don't want to repair, that's too old or wrecked or beyond repair, we've got a rollback service, and you just call the office and fill a form out, and we can come pick it up for you, and you'll get paid for it. So.
Now, do we just load up anything in there that, in addition to that?
Yeah, if
that
you've
we
got
want?
some oddball stuff, yeah, you can definitely get rid of it. It's an easy way to get rid of that, making a trip up there. So.
Why is it beneficial? I mean, to me, it was very beneficial because I didn't have to get a wrecker service, and I knew I did. I mean, it's not like it's worth a whole lot of money anyway. So.
Yep.
That really makes things convenient. And basically, you said you all work from a long span off of
Yes.
65. So talk about your
Yeah. I mean,
community.
we go anywhere from southern Indiana all the way to Tennessee with all of our services. We've got mobile car crushing, industrial services, roll-off box services. Any piece of scrap, we can pretty much pick it up and haul it away. So.
And are you still located in the southern part of Elizabethtown?
Yes, yeah, we're right off exit 91 there. You can actually see the place off of Interstate 65, so we're centrally located where everybody can get to us pretty easy.
Well, we're going to have a lot of growth in
Yes,
this area.
yes.
How do you prepare for something like that? Because that's definitely going to be a direct impact for you.
Yeah, we've been ordering a lot of new roll-off containers. We've got well over 100 now of those, so those have became a big hit as far as industrial people and just residential people as well.
Now
cleaning
talk
places
about
up.
those. I think that's what we were sharing
Yeah.
just a moment ago. So what are
Yeah,
those?
so they're like a roll-off container. We've got mainly 40 yards, but what we can do is we've got a truck that will deliver it to your house, and then all you do is throw your scrap in it, fill it up, call us, we come pick it up. You get paid for it just like the car. We charge just a little bit to bring it out there, but the scrap metal more than covers that. So it just makes life easy. You don't have to make a bunch of trips back and forth. So.
Do we have to separate anything as we throw things in there?
You don't. Just the biggest thing is like the hazardous materials. No propane tanks, oxygen tanks, no fluids or anything like that. So.
With you being family owned, I'm assuming you all are working yourselves to the bone.
Yeah, we stay busy.
We have a cute commercial that shows some of the youngsters. They have probably grown up a little bit since that commercial.
Yeah, that's been just a little bit. So.
Well, we appreciate you sponsoring our sports coverage. Tell us a little bit about your commitment to the community and why this is important to you.
We live here locally, and we like to put any money we can do with advertisement or anything like that. We like to keep it local, and then like to support the kids and the schools as well. So we just try to everything we can do. We try to keep it right here. As far as our money, we try to keep it in Hardin County. We're not a big corporate place where money's going away from here. All the money we make, goes back to our employees here or back in the community, like the sports stuff.
Yeah. Well, and we do over 80 games a year, so there's a lot of promotion there, and it really does help our young athletes to be seen, really, because they could literally send a link to a coach and say, hey, take a look at my effort. We're talking about vehicles real quick. What about the tires on the vehicles? Can it go with them?
Yeah, you're allowed the 4 tires that's on it plus your spare. Okay. So 5 tires. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Why is it important? You're in part very responsible with a service that does a great thing in terms of recycling. Why is that important to the environment? Yeah,
I mean, the way we do things too is a little different. Starting out when the car comes in, we've got an environmental rack that the car goes on and all the fluids get drained. So the only thing we ask for is for you to have your gas drained out of it when it comes. But as far as the motor oil, the transmission fluid, we do all that. And then it's just great that the stuff's not going in ditches and creeks and stuff like that and getting recycled and turned back into new metal.
Right, because
So.
everything that's in the ground eventually gets back to us in
Yes.
some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also help, all of our stuff doesn't get shredded. We sell used car parts as well.
Oh, okay.
So, some of the cars we'll go out and buy, and they may be newer stuff that's been wrecked, and we've got about 500 or 600 cars over to the side, and we've got actually a whole inventory of all those parts. So.
Wow. Now, do you all take those parts out, or is it one of those pack where you have to come and get it?
We generally pull them out. It just makes it easier. That way we know if nothing's getting tore up, taking the part off, we can take time and get it off right way. So.
Now, have you been doing that for a while?
It's probably been going on, don't quote me on this, 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So, and it's one of those things, nobody knows about it. It's people come in all the time and say, I didn't know you did this.
Well,
So,
I was going to say, I had no
yeah,
idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's a great service there, too.
Yeah.
I mean, just having those, you just may need that one little used part and
it may save you a bunch of money. That's the way
exactly,
things are. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I'm sure you don't put the part on, though.
No, we don't do any installing. So,
But it helps those that like
Yeah.
doing their own work, though.
yep.
Okay, that's great. Again, phone number where they can reach.
270-982-7206. You'll get a hold of one of the office girls, and then they can put you in touch with me or somebody if you have another question that they can't answer.
Wonderful. And thank you again, Colby, for coming in.
No problem.
And thanks, Waddell's, for helping us out with
You're very welcome.
Our high school sports. All right, we're going to get back to some exciting sports in the area. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back to John Hardin High School. We're here for 17th District Girls Basketball Tournament action. It's the postseason, and we're in the first round of the 17th District Tournament here. The 5 versus 4 matchup again on Wednesday night. We'll have, it looks like a John Hardin Lady Bulldog versus Lady Trojan rematch. Again, the Lady Trojans took the first 2, the last one by 6 points after coming back in the fourth quarter to beat the Lady Bulldogs. And then at the 8 o'clock ball game on Wednesday, we'll have the Central Hardin Lady Bruins taking on the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown High School. So crosstown matchups in both cases to determine who will move on Wednesday. First half stats from tonight's ball game. Zavi Smalley with 19 points to go with 3 rebounds. She averages 17 and 11. So a little short on the rebound side, but certainly putting the ball in the basket. Destiny McAllister has 5. Sharon Tidwell 6. Paris Parker 4. Patricia Gregory 2. Adriana Mitchell 2. For the Lady Eagles of Fort Knox, it's Asia Charles with 3. Lachey Jones 7 and Asia Davis 2. She's got 5 rebounds to go with those 2 points. So we are about to tip off second half action again. One team, likely this Lady Eagles squad, seeing their final action of the season. As again, in the first couple rounds here of this district tournament, it's win or go home. In the finals, obviously both teams, the winner and the runner-up heads on to the regional tournament, in which case everything from then on is win or go home. So tonight, Lady Bulldogs looking to put an end to this Lady Eagle season. Again, they were 7 and 19 on the season. Lady Bulldogs at this point 12 and 14 on their season. Again, a lot of ups and downs, a couple of big wins over Elizabethtown. But again, the losses to North Hardin, 2 losses to Central Hardin, shockingly. And again, Central Hardin just seems to have their number in that matchup. It has been a lot about matchups in district play this year. We'll see if some of that holds true. In a lot of these cases, though, winning a 3rd straight over a team is a tall order. So we'll see what that's going to look like. I'm not sure what's going on here. There's no officials. We're ready to start. 8 minutes on the clock. Both teams on the floor. Unfortunately, we don't have any officials to officiate the ball game. This is something I've never seen before, to be honest with you. All right, what do you do? They went to get a Big Mac. Maybe they're enjoying the hospitality room that you see at these occasions. So congratulations to the officials if they're enjoying a nice snack in the hospitality area. But we would like to play the second half of this ball game now. Just to remind everybody here, again, it's a 26-point halftime advantage. And, here come the officials. They've enjoyed a nice snack. They're coming from the direction of the hospitality area. And so there they are. It will be the Lady Eagles with the possession arrow. They'll start off possession in the second half here. But again, a 26-point advantage. When you get to 35 in any KHSAA sporting event like this, like basketball or football, well, then there's a running clock at that point. So I know they have similar rules in softball and baseball. It's 10 runs, and then they call it at that point the mercy rule of some kind. I think that's true of soccer as well. I think that's a 10-goal advantage means the end of the game. Ball taken by Brylan Jackson. They're going to call it a held ball, possession arrow. It goes to the Lady Bulldogs. So Jackson took it from Lachey Jones. The starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs: McAllister, Parker, Jackson, Drain, and Gregory. On the other side, it's Sissy, Jones, Nelson, Kirkpatrick, and Charles. The injury to Asia Davis looked like a wrist. It looked like she was holding her side, but actually she was just holding her arm close to her body because her wrist was in pain. I'm not sure if it was a fall to the floor or a hit on the arm. Knocked away. Nice hands. Charles has it. She's going the other direction with it, trying to go up with it. Blocked by Janiah Drain. They're going to say it's going to stay here with the Lady Eagles. May have actually gone off of number 2, Lachey Jones, as she tried to get to the rim. 38-12, 7:19 to go here in the third. Inbounds pass knocked away. Jones caught it even though she was still standing out of bounds. All right. 2-3 zone from this Lady Eagles squad here to start the second half. Parker's going to launch a three. That's just a little short. Trying to run down the rebound. It's loose, kicked a little bit, but trying to pick up and gain possession. Number 12, Sissy, had it. She's going to find Jones off the mark on the three. Kirkpatrick tried to go blocked by Gregory. Back to her. There's Charles. She's open for a three. She'll fire just off the mark. Fight inside for it. Parker's going to dribble out with it. Knock it. She steps on the out-of-bounds line. So Parker was able to get the rebound but was harassed throughout that possession. And couldn't stay in bounds after running down that rebound. Long pass into the back court. Charles has it. Jones, hand off. She'll shoot a three. Deep three off the back rim. Janiah Drain with the rebound. Gets it to the point guard, Parker now. Parker, McAllister open for three from the corner. She'll fire. No good. Charles trying to run it down. She's got it. Double teamed, and Gregory takes it from her. Loses it back, but there's Gregory now, has it again after Jackson got it. Drain, back to Parker, quick movement. McAllister step back, three on the way, off the mark. Drain, rebound, back to Parker. So Drain a couple rebounds here. Gregory driving in the lane, high off the glass, and in. Patricia Gregory's got 4. Sissy trying to find Jones. She does. Jones tries to get it to Chloe Nelson. Nelson back to Charles. Charles baseline all the way to the rim. No good. Gregory's got the rebound going the other way. Long pass, but nothing there. Sissy's got the steal. Tiara Sissy in the lane. 1-on-2. She's got the bucket. Tiara Sissy's first. She's got 2. 40-14. Coach Coleman's going to send 5 girls to the scorer's table to swap them all out. McAllister all the way to the bucket. She's got 7 points now. 4:57 to go. 42-14 is the third quarter advantage. Off the rim, McAllister couldn't handle it as Lachey Jones was trying to get that one up there and in. Bella Bernardi, number 43, will check in for the Lady Eagles. Along with number 23. Number 23 is Diana Soto Castillo. Turnover out of bounds. Back to the Lady Bulldogs as, again, they've got a whole new 5 on the floor. 2-3 zone still. Soto Castillo at the top with Jones. There's Tidwell now driving. She's going to dump it off for a Smalley. Easy bucket. She's got 21 now. Again, good look from Tidwell. Doing a good job facilitating there off the drive. Good hands, Charles. One-handed catch there. Guarded by Mitchell. She's going to give it up to Bella Bernardi. Poked loose, and they'll come up with a turnover as Smalley just poked it away from Bernardi. Running down the middle of the floor is Smalley. Just throw it high and let her go get it. She's got her own rebound and put it back when she caught it a little bit too far under the basket, but no problem to rebound and adjust to get that bucket there. In the lane. Foul on number 23, Tidwell, her second, team's first of the half. Nevaeh Arnold going to check in. Tidwell going to check out. Number 15, Caitlin Olson, is going to check in for the Lady Eagles here. And it's going to be Kirkpatrick checking out there over the top. Charles comes down with it. There's Jones open for 3. That one's a little short. Arnold comes up with the rebound here. Gets it to Adriana Mitchell. Oh, man, she had Zavi Smalley wide open under the basket there. No trouble to get her that. Just didn't see her. Swanson's got it now. Over the top to Smalley. Easy pass and bucket. So nice pass from Brooke Swanson. Jones open for 3 again. Boy, that was dead on. Couldn't get it to go. Smalley rebound, and she's out quickly down the floor. She'll pull up. Cross court, there's Arnold. Arnold will let a 3 go just off the mark. Rebound coming here. They're going to call a foul on Swanson as she was battling for that rebound. Swanson will check out as Parker checks back in. Lady Eagles will have possession here. So it's Liebert and Arnold and Mitchell and Parker and Smalley on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Soto Castillo's on the floor. That's Sissy with the ball. Jones is on the floor. Bernardi and Olson also off the mark. There's Mitchell with the rebound. Hurries it up the floor. Liebert cross court. Arnold 3 again on the way. Just short again. Both of those short. A little more legs into that shot. Need to get there. Sissy 1-on-4 here. She needs to pull back. She does. Parker almost got the steal. Olson's got it. Jones will fire. Back iron. Parker with the rebound. She's got 7 rebounds on the ball game. Finds Smalley running the middle of the floor. Fantastic job. Running down the middle. That's what your post is supposed to do. Try to get to the front of the rim. Exactly what she's done. 3 trips. Jones driving on Parker. Gets it to Olson. Back to Sissy here. Guarded by Adriana Mitchell. Sissy has it. Oh, she's going to drive on Mitchell. Loses control. Gets it to Olson. Nobody really moving here. Just watch the drive of Lachey Jones, who's got the bucket. She's got 9. The score is 50-16. It was 50-14, so by my count there, that clock should stay running throughout the rest of the ball game. Mitchell's got a 3 on the way, and she knocks that one down. Adriana Mitchell has some range to her shot. She's got 5 now in the game, 53-16. 123 and counting here in the third. No stoppages. Apologies to our sponsors. When there's no stoppages, hard to get any of those reads in. It's going to stay here as Jenna Liebert went up for the rebound and couldn't come up with it. Off her leg and out of bounds. Lady Eagles will have possession here. Olson and Bernardi check out. Kirkpatrick back in, as well as 25, Jeshua King. Sissy's got it. Gets it Soto Castillo back out 25. That was 25, Jeshua King had it. Sorry. Steal there. Throw ahead. It's a race for the ball. And it was Sissy and Parker trying to get it. I'm going to say it went off of Sissy's foot, so the Lady Bulldogs will have possession here. Diana Soto Castillo will check out. Number 1, Olivia Myers will check in. Fouls on Kirkpatrick. Two free throws coming there from Smalley. She's had a great season shooting free throws. Her free throw percentage has been solid. Charles checks back in, and Lachey Jones checks out for the Lady for the Lady Eagles. It's going to be Patricia Gregory coming in for Paris Parker for the Lady Bulldogs. Second on the way, off the mark. Wow, shocking. There's Swanson. Great rebound. Oh, she may have traveled. She finds Zavi Smalley cutting back down the lane. So she's got 29 points to go with 5 rebounds. The Zavi Smalley here, 55-16. Third quarter about to run out. Charles needs to get the shot blocked by Smalley as she went into the lane. (55-16) Lady Bulldogs on their home floor, taking care of business tonight. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for our local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew: Zach Van Gilder, Paul Claybrook, Zoe Berry, Riley Bickett, Jackson Hardin, and John White. And I'm Paul Gray, bringing you the action. We would also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Lady Eagles will have possession to start the fourth quarter here. They are down 39 right now. Charles gets it to number 25, Jeshua King. She's going to double dribble. Lost control there. It'll be Jackson to bring it into Mitchell. Adriana Mitchell will walk up the floor against this 2-3 zone. Smalley's going to launch a 3 there. In and out. Man, did that look good. Sissy trying to get through traffic. Some of it her own teammates. Manages it. She's one-on-one. Oh, they're going to call a foul there. Sissy will go to the line. Number 12, Adriana Mitchell, will be called for the foul. Her second, team second of the half. Sissy off the mark there. 0 for 7 at this point are the Lady Eagles. McAllister will check in for Smalley. Myers will check out for the Lady Eagles as Bernardi checks in. Kirkpatrick checks out as Lachey Jones checks back in. That one off the mark as well. 0 for 8. Unfortunate for the Lady Eagles. Some good opportunities going by the wayside. Tidwell to McAllister off the screen against the 2-3. Back in, nice pick and roll action just off the mark there. Charles had it, lost it. Swanson had it and lost it, and it will go to the Lady Eagles. So no one really ever controlled that. Number 31, Chloe Nelson, will check in for the Lady Eagles. And Tiara Sissy will check out. Sissy with 2 points on the ball game. Charles walking it up, a man-to-man look, and right through the hands of Jeshua King. King will check out. Number 33, Ilana Hawk, will check in. Elena, not sure. We're going to say Ilana. McAllister 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Fought for. Tidwell's got it straight into the lane. Oh, that one's just off the mark. It'll be Charles coming up with the rebound. She's got 6 rebounds on the ball game there. The point guard has really been tough inside. Little high. Hawk had one hand on it, saved it, but it's Swanson coming up with it. She'll go ahead to Tidwell. Tidwell will find McAllister on the right wing. Into the lane, jump shot, easy bucket for McAllister. She's got 9 on the ball game. 57-16, 5.5 to go here. Screen out top, Jones back to Nelson, back to Jones. Driving against Swanson, high off the mark. Blocked by McAllister as Jones went back up with it. Lady Eagles will have possession as it was Bernardi had an opportunity. Bella Bernardi, 43, couldn't come up with that rebound, trying to get open there. Charles working against Tidwell. Jones is going to trigger the inbound pass this time. Looking over the top, gets it to Charles. Oh, great job getting to the rim, blocked by Tidwell. Charles just giving up a lot of height there. Good drive, got by her to the rim, but blocked from behind. Diana Soto Castillo checks in. Chloe Nelson checks out for the Lady Eagles. Over the top to Charles again. That's how they like to get that inbounds pass. Charles there looking to find somebody. She's going to go hook shot. Oh, in and out. McAllister with the rebound. Didn't really know what to do with it, so just went hook shot off the left foot. Inside to Swanson. She's got her first bucket. Good pass from Destiny McAllister to find Swanson on the baseline. Lana Hawk with it out top, trying to get it to Charles. She does, guarded by Tidwell. Almost lost control of it there. Jones has it, working on Gregory. Good pump fake. Runner, back iron. It's going to stay with the Lady Eagles. 4 new Lady Bulldogs checking in. Also 15, Caitlin Olson, but it'll be a timeout. Coach Coleman with 3:42 remaining. 59-16, Lady Bulldogs firmly in front. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. So, folks, we've got some exciting action coming your way, as I mentioned and teased in the pregame, as we've got a couple of fantastic ball games. I'm looking across the way and seeing Coach Donnie Sweeney and Coach Vaughn Sysom in the building. They will have their work cut out for them on Wednesday night. The first game, this Lady Bulldog squad taking on the Lady Trojans. The number 1 seed had a fantastic year and played some good basketball against this Lady Bulldog squad. Just kind of played a pace that made it very difficult for this Lady Bulldog squad. Very up-tempo, very fast-paced. That's Arnold getting a steal, getting it ahead to Parker. Parker finding McAllister on the post. Just short, but follows and finishes for the basket for McAllister. She goes into double digits on the scoreboard, 61-16. So as I was saying, that matchup is going to be a fun matchup. Again, the favorite overall would have to be that number 1 seed, North Hardin. Just able to shoot the ball a little better. We'll have some numbers on that on the pregame show. Well, there's McAllister knocking down another 3. But just are able to go at a pace and shoot the ball in a way that the others can't keep up with, at least in the regular season here. A lot of things can change in the postseason. Stolen away there. Arnold down, but Olsen's got the rebound, trying to get it to someone, but nowhere to go with it. Parker with the steal. Ahead to McAllister. There's Smalley all by herself underneath. She'll get the bucket. Gets her. Now she's over 30 points now with 31. 66-16, 2:15 to go here. Ooh, pass off the foot of Soto Castillo. That makes it tough to catch. Tipped away by Parker. McAllister is going to get it ahead to Parker, who's wide open up ahead. She gets it to go. And the clock is going to continue to run, even though the Lady Eagles are going to substitute. Jones in, Olivia Myers in as well, number 1. Parker picked up her 6th point. But again, that matchup with North Hardin, John Hardin, that North Hardin squad shoots the ball at a better clip. We'll have some stats on that in the pregame on Wednesday. Again, that's an exciting matchup. Blocked. Actually just thrown out of bounds, not blocked by Smalley. Just lost control. Jones, she saw the imposing shot blocker in front of her. Just lost control of the ball going up. We're at 1 minute to go here. Off the mark, Smalley rebound, attempted putback, no good. Parker with the rebound. Smalley 3-ball. She's got 34 on the game. Woo. Olivia Myers back to Asia Charles. Back to Myers. She was open, couldn't handle the ball, though. She comes up with it, gets it back to Jones. We're down to 43 seconds. Jones firing, no good. Leibert's got it to Smalley there. Smalley looking around for a teammate to get the ball to. She finds Leibert. Jenna Leibert shot on the way off the mark. Rebound Parker, no good. Rebound McAllister, no. Oh, she gets it back and bucket. So McAllister gets another bucket there. 17 seconds, 73-16. Jones pushing it up the floor with 12 seconds. Fires a deep 3 off balance. There's Arnold with the rebound. And looks like with 5 seconds they will just hold up and not. Oh, goodness, Leibert throws one up, no good. McAllister is going to score one at the buzzer. Not really what Coach Coleman wanted. She had told him to just hold on to it there. But McAllister had an easy board and an easy putback. And so, wow. Good start, 75-16 the final here. This Lady Bulldog squad, clean, sharp, really getting the job done. McAllister ended up with 18. Tidwell was 6. Parker was 6. Gregory 4. Mitchell 5. Swanson 2. There should be the Lady Eagles heading to the locker room, but there will be a presentation here. Coach, get a hold of your players here. We got a presentation for an all-tournament player. It's got to be Lachey Jones, who had 9 points on the game of her team's 16. So we want to present that all-district tournament team plaque for the Lady Eagles here. Coach Arms, about 4 of his players are already in the locker room. Didn't get a hold of them in time to, coaches are trying to go get them and have them out here for this presentation. But we always, at the end of these games, want to stick around to see who will get the honors of all tournament team. So, again, John Hardin just looking really fluid and together. Again, a little bit of an easy victory here for this Lady Bulldog squad. We'll keep tabs on everything here because, again, quite a performance from Zavi Smalley, putting in 34 with 6 rebounds to go with it. Oh, here they come. Wow, it was actually quite a few. It was 5 of the Lady Eagles who had escaped quickly after the game here. Back to the bench, Coach Arms. Now Malachi Mullins will announce.
Please direct your attention to the center of the court, to the athletic director, John Hardin, Mr. Mike McCune, as we select player for the 17th District All-Tournament team. From Fort Knox, number 13, Asia Charles.
Asia Charles. Who did have a lot of rebounds. 3 points is on the all-tournament squad.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this Wednesday night, John Hardin advances to the semifinal as they will play North. After that, E-Town will play Central Hardin. And Fort Knox, congrats on a great season. Thank you for attending for tonight's quarterfinal. Please drive home safely.
So we have put this quarterfinal matchup, this 5-4 matchup that we see every year, we put that one in the books, and now we're down to the main events Wednesday night. Again, you know, you'd think that district championship would be the main event, and it will be excited. It will be an electric atmosphere. However, the fact that we get the one-or-done situation here between schools on Wednesday night. If you do not win, you are out. The 2 teams that win, even the loser of that district championship game, will move on to the region tournament. So such a big night on Wednesday night, a night that these teams will really focus on and really put a lot of effort into. Again, big-time rivalry games. Central Elizabethtown at 8. John North Hardin at 6. Please join us at 6 o'clock. Again, I'm Paul Gray. Thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. Good night, everybody.